What's up, guys? Dakota, and today I'm going to talk about something kind of more serious than uh, normally with my personality. Or even though I seem like I'm a dry person, I really I like to have my own fun. I put my pants on both legs at the same time, and sometimes I just pour my milk in before my cereal. But I'm just kidding. I'm not that crazy and wild, but something that I really want to talk about, and something I've kind of noticed from a lot of people, or just in general, like when I go to tournaments or when I play Magic, and of course this is Magic related, really just remembering that playing the game is fun, and actually having fun while you're playing the game can help you better improve your results and overall kind of improve life quality, or life EV as people like to call it. So what do I mean by that? I'll explain not real quick, because me explaining something takes 2 hours. Something that I've realized when playing, and kind of a short story with it. I remember going to a tournament, I believe it was a invitational qualifier, and just thinking the entire time that I'm there, very first one, I need to win. I need to just win this thing. I need to just play better than everyone else. I need to be great and anything like saying that to yourself or whatever is fine. I mean, we obviously, every time we go to a tournament, we don't go thinking that we're gonna 0-3 and crash and burn, or I'm gonna go undefeated and beat everyone 2-0, and I'm gonna always keep 7, my opponent's gonna 1-4, things like that. And while it's good to have some positivity, really have some good positive reinforcement thinking when you go to play in bigger events or anything really, just remembering to have fun and remember that it is a game, and that things happen, and they don't have to ruin your day. So kind of to finish that story, I ended up missing top 8. I think I got 10th or 11th place, something like that. And it was discouraging. I got to play Magic all day. I was having, in reality, I had fun, but it kind of, when I realized at the same time that the fun was kind of ruined for me, because I banked so hard on the idea that I was going to top 8, and that if I didn't, it was going to be a bad day. But then really, when you look back at it, when I look back on that tournament, that's probably one of the most fun tournaments I played in, because everyone that I played with was super friendly, super nice, played a lot of good games, lost a few close ones, won a few close ones. In reality, when you look back on it, and when you look back on tournaments that you either didn't do well on and that you did well at, you always got to ask yourself, did you have fun? Because a lot of the times when you have fun, maybe sometimes if you're a person that just gets careless, it'll hurt you. But just because you're having fun doesn't mean that you're playing loose, or that you're being overly aggressive, or not aggressive enough at points, not figuring out your role and everything. That's the stuff that you can think about while you're playing. But having fun should be just a default thing that happens when you're playing. And the fact that when we get to go to tournaments like that, and when we get the opportunity to play a game like Magic, and all the different people we get to meet, all the different formats you get to play, no matter what you're doing, you should always realize, or should always think to yourself, am I having fun? And if you're not having fun, then you're not going to play as well. You're just not going to enjoy the thing that you should be enjoying. And as a pro tip of sorts, or a way to improve your game, and a way to just overall make yourself a better player, is to remember that having fun is number one priority in any tournament, in any event, or just playing casually, play testing, whatever. Have fun while you're doing it, because if you are good enough to win a qualifier, if you're good enough to take down a store's 1K or some things of that nature, even if it's just winning F&M, you should remember that you should have fun, and that if you are good, it's going to show. And if you're having fun, then everyone else is having fun. It creates a positive experience for everyone. It leaves an impact on other people. It kind of is something that goes outside of even playing the game, where if you're just having fun, you're playing the game and you're a good player, people are going to remember like, wow, he or she is a really good player, and they're a fun person to be around. They create an enjoyable game even when the game maybe for me isn't enjoyable, and maybe I'm not having fun because I'm getting mana screwed, I'm getting mana flooded, or usually they just seem like they always have the answer to everything, things like that. While it can be frustrating in the moment, things like that, it's when you look back on it and realize like, you know what, even though the worst possible thing happened for me, I had fun. I've had my fair share of tournaments where I've played in win-and-ins, and I've won and lost, and in winning and in losing, I've always had a really positive attitude and a really positive outlook on the event, even if I ended up losing in the top 8 or things of that nature. It's just really important to remember that, and even though I say I can't stress it enough, I'm going to stress it like a million more times, probably in the span of 30 seconds, that having fun and creating those enjoyable experiences, not only for you, are going to help you look fondly on tournaments that you played in, whether you did good or bad, and help you reflect better on situations, and giving yourself just this positive outlook on things will help you stay away from the negative views that you might have, or really just coming up with excuses on why you lost or didn't play as well, instead of really breaking it down and focusing on the bad things, and then being able to reinforce those bad things with positive things you either did, or just having a positive attitude on things and just forgetting about it and moving on. And that's kind of the first thing that I think when people start to play at a higher level where they want to play more competitive, they think that it's all serious. It's business, it's you or me, that kind of thing. And while it can be, and you can have that mindset, having fun is number one priority over all of that. If for whatever reason you decided like this is the way I was going to make money, well, you probably should have went to work. If you went to a tournament to make money, you should have went to work. Go to a tournament, have fun. If you do well, if you win some money, that should just be a bonus. And if you go to those things and you look at it like that, where if I get anything out of this, it's a bonus. If I don't do well, then oh well. Then it's just a tournament we didn't do well in. We'll get it next time. And having that mindset, it'll keep you more relaxed. You'll be more calm. Going to those events, you just won't be worried about having to win and having to make the perfect play. You can go and have fun. And even if you do win, that's got to be a bonus. Stress out the whole time, and then you finally win. While it's a sigh of relief and everything, it also doesn't feel good because then you don't have anything, I would say, positive to look back on. But if you have fun and you win too, it's an amazing feeling, and it makes your day a heck of a lot better. I promise you. Go to your next F&M tournament, play with your friends, invitational, open, whatever you go to, just go and try to have fun. Think of it in this objective way of, I'm going because I know that I'm going to be playing the game that I love and a game that I have fun playing, and that if I don't win anything, that's okay, because I got to enjoy the time I was at the tournament. I made friends, I got to spend time with friends, I got to do something I love doing. And as someone who has played at higher level events and had success, that's one of the few words of advice that I can give to newer players trying to get in, or just players that are playing the game now and maybe aren't doing as well as they would hope. Just trying to find that love for the game, and your play will follow suit. But yeah, that's really going to be it for this video. I plan on making a few more kind of like this, talking about the actual play and things that you can do to help improve your play and essentially improve like your life quality when playing Magic. Because in reality, while we all want to be the very best at this game and be like the number one player, have bragging rights and things like that, it's also important to remember that this is a game and games are meant to have fun. So have fun, work hard to be the very best you can be, but never forget to have fun. And that's the important thing to take away from this. But that's going to be it for me. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave a like, comment down below. I want to hear really about positive tournament experiences that you either had with tournament organizers, judges, other players, friends, fun stories, things like that. Just really kind of tell me something that made you either fall in love with the game or keeps you going to tournaments or really just kind of keeps you active in like your community as far as Magic and things like that. But that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.